Hey, welcome to today's MindSoulful Monday. Hey, what's up, you guys? Hi, this is your host. I'm Brooke-Sidney. I'm your MindSoulful mentor, your self-love advocate, and your inner voice and soul story coach. And today I'm coming on because I wanted to talk more about energy management and minding our energy. For those of you that know, I'm all about bringing mindfulness into your heart and your soul, really like extending it from your head and having it just come all over you from your heart all the way outward so that it touches everybody else, as well as resonates and is in alignment with your soul. So one of the biggest things that we have to think about in order to be present, in order to fully be aware of, what's going on around us and in our lives, is we have to be aware of our energy. We have to know what is affecting us. And this really stood out to me during my trip to Cuba. So for those of you that have not been following me, please make sure you're following. I'd love for you to like and follow me and check out my mindful membership circle, as well as working one-on-one. Hey. But anyway, I was in Cuba about 2 weeks ago. It feels like yesterday. I was in Cuba 2 weeks ago, and Cuba was amazing. And I think one of the best words for it was magical. It was magical both for, I think, what it changes in terms of your perception, what you know to be true. I think that it really shows you who you are. It's just a magical place, and then it's just outright beautiful between the oceans and the people, the art and the music. I could talk about Cuba all day long, and I hope that you're following me because I have several posts where I have shown some of the beauty of Cuba, so definitely go back and check those out. But what Cuba also revealed to me, in addition to mindset and so forth, is it revealed the importance of energy management and paying close attention to my own energy, to the energy of my travel companions, and so forth. But I wanted to really bring this message home to you all today about really the importance of making sure that we mind our energy. I talked about it yesterday in a quick MindSoulful Minute. So I wanted to really go in depth because I got a couple of questions, and I love you all's questions. Please send them to me. You can message them to me. You can put them in the comment section. But I could tell that the whole minding your energy and energy management topic is one that could use further exploration and for us to delve in more. So today I'm really going to talk to you about, why energy management, kind of what does that mean, and even a little bit about what that looks like. So how that relates to Cuba, because we got to keep it spicy. We got to keep talking about Cuba because Cuba was amazing, was that, Cuba was hot. Okay, people, Cuba was hot. It was no joke. Like, it was seriously really, really hot. And I know that you guys know I live in California, but I'm very blessed to live by the ocean, and I have relatively, stable mid-70 weather. Okay, it's like heaven here. And not too much humidity, although we've had some heat waves that have made me, tremble and shake. So, but anyway, getting to Cuba, I had to acclimate to that weather, to that temperature, and it made me consciously manage my energy. It made me think about, how am I going to be comfortable during this day, what I needed to wear, how to keep myself in positive spirits. Do I need to bring water? Do I need to try to, be in air-conditioned places? Do I need to put my hair up? All of these things. And I know that sounds really silly, but if we don't manage our energy, guess what? We're not showing up and being our highest self. We're not being a great participant. We're not really able to live our lives fully if our energy is low, or if our energy is down, or if our energy is just unstable even, right? You don't even have to be, all the way down, just if it's, all over the place or unstable. None of those works as well as having great, stable, I feel like dependable, high level, high vibe energy, aligned energy. And so Cuba, even in its weather, it showed me that I needed to make sure I was managing my energy. Even for me, for example, it meant carrying water. It meant allowing times in my schedule for breaks, meaning I don't have to see everything back to back. If I wanted to take a break to refresh and refuel and get back into my highest energy, I did that for me. Why? Because I matter, just like you matter. And I know that I would show up better. I'd be a better friend, a better travel companion. I would also be able to take in the beautiful sights in such a richer way if I was operating in my highest energetic capacity, right? Another way I noticed my energy being affected was I had forgotten how much I love art, especially like art that you're seeing be created, like in front of you, and music. So I would be in places where musicians would start playing, they would come around and entertain you, and that would energetically shift me like that. You wanted to get in a better energetic frame of mind, go around some live music. At least I learned, right, on this trip that I already knew music affected me, but I saw at an even greater depth how much it affected me and how amazing it was, right? And so that's why I'm saying these things. That's why I'm sharing these Cuban insights that I had into my energy and my energy management, because these energetic temperatures can be taken wherever you are, right? And so I also wanted you all to understand how important it is that we recognize that we are energy. So even like rewinding it all the way back, we have to realize that we're energy. Everything is energy. I'm not going to go super woo-woo, all of that. But we all have vibrations. We all, we have energy from the moment we have our first breath, especially outside of this earth, we are responding to energy. I would argue that we respond in utero, in the womb. That's another whole conversation, but my mamas know. So, there's no denying to me the importance of energy, but I really feel like a conversation most people are not having today is how we mind our energy. How do we maximize our energy? How do we, boost up our life force? How do we keep ourselves vibrant, and full of life, full of joy? How we make sure that we are vibrating at a level that works for us, and that we are noticing, right, when we're not in alignment. So many of us are walking around unconscious and unaware of both our energy, other people's energy, other environments' energy, and how we're affecting, other people and other environments. And so my goal today was to really have us begin the conversation about energy, why it's important, starting to take notice of it. I'm going to cover it a little bit more deeply over the next couple of weeks, delve into some more topics as they relate to energy and energy management. But I really felt it was important for us to start this conversation about why energy matters and how we currently see it in our lives. And as I talked about yesterday in my MindSoulful Minute, I'd love for you to start taking notice. Start noticing when your energy levels feel high, like when you have energy to spare, when you're like on 100, or if you are feeling down, right? Notice what is causing you to feel that way. What's bringing up this energetic shift, right? Or when your energy is all over the place, that's equally as important to pay attention to, right? The goal here is to not always be happy and, of course, not always be sad. The goal is to be able to know what is affecting you. And so that way you can maximize your energy in a way that works best for you. Like some people are like, some people always want to be like chill, zen, like really laid back. And I'm like, go for it. If that feels good to you and that's in alignment, that's where you want to register. Versus some other people, they're like, I want to be like, hype and on 100 and, going and, Like, I kind of resonate between zen and hype. So, hey, the key is knowing who we are, knowing our energy, knowing what affects it, and knowing how to take care of ourselves, which I want to talk a little bit more about that in an upcoming episode. But today, I really wanted you to begin noticing what affects your energy. You want to start, if you start feeling a shift, start paying attention to yourself. Start paying attention to when you feel tired or when you feel energetic. And I'd love for you to begin, even if you don't create an energy notebook, which I have some of my clients do, you can actually just, note it wherever you are. Write it down wherever you are. Make a note in your phone. Use that beautiful notes app for that. Or you can use a voice memo. You guys, voice memos are, I feel like they're a godsend. They record our thoughts and they keep them there, and they can be transcribed. They can be transcribed later. So just make sure over this next week that you are paying attention to your energy, that you're seeing what lifts you up, you're seeing what makes you feel unsettled, and definitely noticing what makes you feel a little down. I'd love for more people at this point in time on the planet, right, having this human experience. I would love for us to be really in touch with ourselves and our energy, and becoming more mindful or mindsoulful requires us to not only be in touch with our energy, but to manage it to its highest capacity for not only our joy, ease, and happiness, but for us to do what we were put here on this planet to do for our purpose and to help and serve others. And so it is with that I feel like, this important message about energy management and minding our energy. So I would love for you to, love, share it out. For those of you that want to work on energy management, mindsoulfulness, and those things deeper, I have a couple one-on-one spots left for my one-on-one coaching, but I also have room definitely in my mindful membership circle. Right now we have the doors open. I can't say that's always going to be the case, so definitely check out all the links and definitely share this out. I know there is someone in your life, a friend, a loved one, someone that you may, have a crush on. I don't care. Forward, tag, send this message out to someone that you care about, that would benefit from greater alignment and more energy management tools. Thank you so much for watching today, and I will see you guys next week, and I'll see you tomorrow for the MindSoulful Minute.